This is my review for Exit the Abyss, and before I get started, I will say that this has mixed reviews on Steam. I guess you could say it's fucking early access based off how it ends, and based off the fact that they said here that I'm looking at recent events and announcements. Exit the Abyss, the 1.5 update is canceled, 2.0 is coming. So I want to say nice things about this game, but I'm not going to. In the sense of I spent an hour and 20 minutes in this game, or about an hour and 20 minutes. We'll see the exact time. 74 minutes, which is an hour and 14. So before I read what the game is, go through the tags with you, and do whatever else I guess I can say for this. Visually, with the trippy worlds that they created in here, the room spaces, 100% loved them. I loved those. The story was, I don't even fucking know, wasn't really there. You're supposed to go into this asylum to find your friend and like do whatever. There is a scene where it's talking about a light in a window flickering and going off. And as this motherfucker is, not motherfucker, he didn't say it, I had to read it, so I guess this motherfucker is me, was reading that off. It said, I don't see the light anymore. It's not flickering. Guess what? The light in the fucking window is still flickering. Maybe change that, maybe go in there and fix that. And you're like, you're being very aggressively rude. Yes, the fuck I am. Because then your game crashed, so I had to restart from the beginning and run all the way back there to get to this maze of fucking people, right? They have this one level where it's spaced, so it's a fucking giant L-shaped snake thing, and you go to another exit door, which when you get in there is even fucking worse and even dumber. There are fucking two lines. So you run into the line, and then there's all these bodies standing on the next little platform. So it's just sectioned off in squares. Two parts in this game. Can you sprint? This one is one of them, and the other one is not that bad. It's not even like horrible. Like that one makes sense to sprint. This one, you fucking blink, like the screen blinks, and the people that are standing in your way are gone, and you gotta fucking hoof it to the next spot and wait. People come back. Then they go away, and then you hoof it to the fucking next spot and you wait. You do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over fucking again, to the point where it becomes rather annoying in the sense of like, okay, you don't even give us enough time to run from two squares. So you get one run through, and then you literally are better off just waiting 2 seconds for them to reappear than you are to try to test your fucking luck at running to the next spot. So each time you're running to one square, waiting. Then they come back. Then they go away. Then you run, wait. They come back, go away, run, rinse and repeat until you get to the fucking door. And you go into this door, and inside of this door, I don't know if it's just me tonight, or if it was my fucking game, or if anyone else had this same fucking problem. You get into this room where there is multiple doors. One here, and one there. I could be wrong. This could be the last actual door you have to open up. The space where you're going to these exit doors, absolutely trippy. Love the concept of that. Each individual room you walk into, trippy. Love the concepts of them. Even the one with this maze that I just bitched about, I like the idea of it. The execution was fucking poor. I shouldn't have to be waiting like that. And you're like, you sound so mad. I am fucking mad. Because the next room you go to after you go through that exit is the one with the 3 fucking doors. And these doors don't fucking open. You press E, right? So I'm over here playing this fucking game, smashing fucking E like this, trying to open the door for the door to be like, doesn't open. Doesn't fucking open. Not one fucking bit did that door open. And then you keep running into it and running into it. I got all gray on today, which is crazy. And then you keep running into it, right? For it to barely fucking open, for it then to swing. And then you're like, okay, cool. Maybe that's not it. But it's every fucking door in that part where you have to open over and over and over. And it just resets you at the beginning when you don't do it. So you're supposed to run in there, turn on a switch, and one of these lights in the room will fucking change to green. Tree pipes or fucking tree branches or fucking pipes or something will start growing, and they'll be there in front of the door. So you know that part's it. Done. You have to do this for 3 individual doors with like 6 to fucking 8 different doors on the inside. So you fight with these fucking doors that make no sense. If this was your concept of like humor, devs, or like you just ran out of things to do, maybe make the door a little different to open than a whole fucking struggle. I spent an ungodly amount of time opening these doors to the point where I've gotten fucking mad. That's one reason your game is not going to get a good review, and why it's probably fucking mixed reviews on fucking Steam, because all you did was just piss off the person playing the game. If that was your idea and that's what you wanted, you did good. If it wasn't, maybe fucking update it or throw a patch in there to fix those doors for the next unlucky soul that has to play it, right? Game came out this year, and your doors function like the fucking, I don't know, the Stone Ages. Like, my dude's not strong enough to open the fucking door. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Those doors, every other door in the game, you press E and it opens normally. These ones, it's just like you had to like fucking, I can't even explain the physics on these doors. Because sometimes you'd press it and it'd like halfway open and you could like put your body and like shimmy in, but like, no. You press the fucking button onto the door and not a fucking single thing happens. Not a single fucking thing happens. There were times that I would run into the door pressing E, nothing, and I would just turn the fuck around. I would just turn around. I'm probably going to leave that entire thing in there. And at one point, game developers, I said, y'all deserve to be kicked hard as shit in your balls. I might still agree with that. That's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. Why would you do that? Why in the actual fuck is that your concept of how someone should open a door? And maybe you don't know because you clearly haven't gone back and play tested, or maybe you do know and you just don't give a fuck. So, this game is $3.99. It should be free because of that. Paid $4 for it. You're talking about your patches here. I don't fucking know what you're patching. You missed your last one. 1.5 update is canceled. Waiting for 2.0. Do you not even give a fuck? Or like, did you just realize there's so much fucked up shit that you can't fix? I don't know. I can see why it's mixed. I can 100% see why this is mixed after experiencing those two exits. And then the game just ends abruptly. It's like, it's almost done. Till next time. Then why don't you just put the fucking thing in early access? Why is that how this ends? It says chapter 1. There's no other chapter. Unless you're planning on like, now it's Exit the Abyss. You're like, trapped in the abyss. I just don't, to me, it just didn't make sense. I was looking forward to it because of the fucking rooms. It gave me those back rooms vibes. So if you're looking for something like that, then maybe, but you could definitely just buy like a back rooms game to scratch that urge. I don't know. You can watch my playthrough on my channel if you want, or you can buy it and try it yourself. It is only $4, but still, with the fact that it crashed once on me, or the game froze, a whole black screen, and you could hear me moving around and there's nothing going on, that was annoying. And if that happens to you, you're just going to restart from the beginning and not where you were. So that's cool. The fucking room with the maze, with the people that you had to wait, and then they go away and wait, that was annoying as shit. And the doors, holy fuck, trying to open those doors. I've never been more mad at playing such a simple game. Do you, like, if that makes sense? Like, there was no reason for that to be as difficult as it was. I should have been able to open those doors with no problem. Like, even the reset that happens if you open the wrong door, that's not even annoying. It's fucking opening these fucking doors. The most annoying part in your entire fucking game. Here's in here as I go through and rewatch this before I post it. So I made that review the moment after I had beaten the game. I have now edited the game, well, the content for the video, and I have now watched most of this. If I missed a cue on the doors for it to be easier to open, then that's on me. But even after rewatching it, even after editing it, right? Nothing seemed to fucking matter. So, I mean, I could be wrong. I did say some harsh things about those shitty ass doors, which I still believe to be true with my experience with the damn doors. Outside of that, I could have missed a cue, I could have missed a sign, I could have just not been doing it right. But all in all, what the fuck? Here's the fucking tags. Logic. What? Demons? I mean, there's like one thing that jumps at you, maybe, and a couple things that pop up. Minimalist, yes. Yes, in the sense of like lack thereof of the devs giving a fuck about some of the concepts of it, yeah. And the fact that the puzzles that they had were very simple. I'll give them minimalist for puzzles, right? Realistic, sure. Surreal, All right, relaxing? Absolutely not. I wanted to punch my fucking computer screen. Not relaxing in one sense of the bit. Here's the funny thing. Linear, non-linear. How do you make a linear game that's non-linear, but at the same time linear? What? It is linear. It is not non-linear. This fucking game is linear. No matter what they're going to say about that. That tag doesn't make sense to me, which goes to show why the doors don't fucking open, because you don't even know how to fucking label your game. Story rich? No. You don't fucking learn shit. You're like, your buddy's trapped in the asylum and you go in there. That's a rich story to you? And you're like, you're mad. I am mad because your doors didn't fucking work. Maybe make a game that works. Choices matter. What fucking choices? What fucking choices? There's not a fucking single choice in this game. Pressing E to open things that half the fucking time work? No. Psychological horror, 100% due to the world that's created. It's trippy. It's like if you took a bunch of shrooms and was looking around, it gives you good trippy vibes. Horror, yeah, there was a couple jump scares. I won't lie, I got twice. 3D, yes. First person, yes. Action, adventure, maybe. I mean, that would be vaguely just teetering on the line. Permadeath, no, I didn't die one fucking time, so I have no idea. Walking simulator, yes. Puzzle, yes. Puzzle platformer, you're not jumping. There's not a single jump in here for puzzle platformer. I'm pretty sure you have to jump, right? But if you want to say platforming, yeah, sure. You had to run on some shit. You had to fucking run in between some squares and wait. And then run to the next square and wait. So if that's your idea of platformer, sure. Exploration, maybe. I don't know. Scares in this game were good. The atmosphere and the setting, phenomenal. The game itself, due to the fact that like it crashed once for me. Second, why are these doors the way they are? Why did you make the part with the maze and the people so fucking long? Like, spent more time waiting than I did sprinting towards the door. I found that really annoying. Price, sure, it's a good price. Outside of that, man, like, I can't even tell you. I couldn't recommend this because of those doors. No. Visually, I love it. Visually, I love how this game looks, and I wanted it to be better. If the doors were better and the maze was less longer, I would have just shitted on you for the maze. But the fact that the next room, those doors are just the fucking dumbest concept physically with physics or whatever in a game that I've ever experienced, like, they're worse physics than some VR fucking game. And this is a fucking sit down and play game, not stand up in VR. I'm sorry, it's biased for me, but this is a fucking 4.6. Not even, no, would not recommend. Would not recommend outside of the fact that I'm like, no, I wouldn't even need to recommend it. You want to see the visuals? Just look at the Steam page and then just fucking find a different game. Like, I don't get why the doors suck. I just don't, to me, I don't understand that. Like, it's like, did you not play test it? Did you not get to those parts yourself and be like, okay, maybe this maze is a little bit distancy, you know what I mean? Maybe it's too long. I could understand a crash. Games crash. It happens. Maybe it was my system and not something, like, it is what it is. The maze was too long and the doors didn't even fucking function. Maybe you're like, this is great, dude. I love how the doors aren't functioning and how the people are going to love it. I want to make someone mad. Well, you did. You definitely did do that. You fucking checked the box on that one. I can't recommend it. I don't know if I read off the fucking description, so I'll do it here. Exit the Abyss is a psychological horror game where you are trapped in an abandoned, haunted hospital. The game focuses on an oppressive atmosphere, exploration, and mysteries. The minimalist puzzle elements immerse yourself in a distorted reality. Confront your fears. My bad. Comfort for your fears is what I thought it said. Confront your fears and find the way out. It literally stopped like it was a fucking early access game at the end. And then the only thing I can praise it on is it said minimalistic puzzles. They were minimalistic puzzles for sure. They were easy to understand, easy to do. And that's what I like in a puzzle game. I'm not saying that like some people like hard puzzles where you have to think. I'm not a puzzle game fan. But even then, this shit was dog water. I do not recommend it because it seems to me that it's an early access and they're hiding behind updates instead of just having a box that says early access on Steam. So, yeah, I don't recommend. Watch my video if you want a fix for it to see it instead of spending $3 and playing it. You could go buy better games. The doors make this game almost unbearably unplayable, but I fucking did it. So you can watch me struggle if you would like, and I'll try not to bitch anymore. But yeah, what are you doing, devs? Like, comment, subscribe, say something nice, say something mean, and until next time.